It is always worth producing a quick check plot before you complete a design. It's always nice to know what the finished product is going to look like. So in this case, I'm sort of halfway through a design here, and if I go File and Save as PDF, I'll pick Window and High and put a box around the drawing sheet, and I'll overwrite an existing PDF file called Test, and that will give me an idea of what the drawing is going to look like when printed. You can see it looks a little faint. It's not sharp. It's pretty good, but I think we can do better. So let's close and have a look at the layers. Can you see that line weights for all layers is set at the default level, and the default will be set in the format box. What I prefer to do is to pick from top to bottom and set, say we'll try at 0.25 for thickness. So all layers are now going to be plotted with 0.25. Working this way is handy because if you're working on a small sheet, you might make that a smaller value. A larger sheet, you can increase the size. Let's go OK. Let's now generate that PDF file again, and we'll plot the same area and pick Test. So what I'm looking for is some better defined line work. And now when I zoom in, I'm relatively happy. Let me pan across. I'm relatively happy with the sharpness of all of the text. If I wanted even further definition, we could go, let's see if we can exaggerate things. We'll pick 0.4 there, and then down again, and 0.4. So all layers now are going to be plotted with a line weight of 0.4. Let's File and Save PDF again and plot our drawing. So remember, this is just a check plot. We've not finished the design, we're working on it, but we want to have a clear view that things look good, and we'll print nicely on a PDF file that we send to the client. That's a big improvement. I'd be inclined to back off a little. Can you see that's just a little bit too heavy? I think the definition of that line work to me is a little over the top. So a little experimenting early on when you are developing a design and getting somewhat close to the presentation stage is worthwhile. The reason I'm going to File and Save as PDF here is that I'm using transparency in the design. You can see if I zoom in, you see transparency has been applied to the ground surface and the grass surface and so on. That implies to me that it's not my design, but that implies to me that grass is being used right through here. Let me zoom extends by right-clicking, and we see the drawing in its entirety. So we're working on design, but getting a bit of an idea of line thickness and control of that at this stage of